So I'll be interested to see what we have here now that they can actually talk spoilers.
One thing I did hear about this trailer was that they actually give a spoiler warning.
Yeah.
So I think that's fantastic.
And for those of you who have not seen Endgame yet, turn the video off now.
Yeah,
because we will also be talking Endgame. So
come back later. Come back
spoilers.
Later. Come back later. We will see you then.
We're watching a trailer that has an Endgame spoiler warning in it, so obviously spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Super
spoiler
spoilers.
alert.
Oh my God,
spoiler alert.
So yeah. So that's that. So that's
so in the Battle of Winterfell. To date this video. But anyway.
How many Starks died that weekend?
Oh. All right.
Anyway, yeah, we're looking at the new Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. But before we do that, as always, we have a word from our sponsor. This channel and this video are sponsored by Fred's BS, Breads and Spreads by Fred, cookies, brownies, jam, blondies, pie is going to be a thing eventually, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, he does. He has a one-man baked goods show. Are you? And is the cat having a good time?
I'm having a good time.
The cat's very happy over there, too. He doesn't make cat treats, though. Occasionally, Winter gets jealous of that. But yeah, get some human treats, put them in your face. They are amazing. Everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches to preserve, the freshness of the flavors. The flavors cannot be found in stores. He's got this strawberry peach jam that is so, so good. And he's got brown sugar buddies, which are cookies, which are kind of like a cross between a ginger snap and a molasses cookie. And they're chewy, and they're soft, and they're so good, especially when you put the jam on them and then eat them. Just, highly recommended. And if you are an LA local, you can do pickup instead of delivery and get your goods even sooner. And for me, that has occasionally meant cookies or brownies fresh out of the oven, which is just... yes. Just yes. Also, there is going to be a site redesign coming up this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. A few new things coming down the line. And our coupon code is getting a bit of a bump.
Oh!
Yeah, because there's going to be a 20% off sale. So our coupon code is going to be 22% off during the duration of that sale, because coupon codes do not stack. So, head to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 22% off your entire order. Starting after this coming weekend. So May... what day is it? It's the 6th.
Today's the 6th.
So May like 12th-ish? Yeah. So... fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, coupon code KIACookies, all that info is down there so you can click on those things and you don't have to memorize any of it. That's my job. Yeah! Treat yourself. You deserve it. It's all good. You do deserve it.
And it's Mother's Day this weekend, so
it is.
BS boxes make for a great Mother's Day gift.
They do.
Get cookies for you, brownies for me, jam for your jam buds, and a BS box for your mother.
Or your father. Or whoever.
Here I am at Camp Granada. I'm really excited about this.
Yes, this is wonderful and terrifying, and I have no idea what we're going to look at aside from, I assume, some Mysterio. I've heard it's impossible to stay spoiler-free when a trailer drops 13 hours ago and we have to do a day of work before we can do this. So I think I have a few spoilers, but I don't have anything really...
I only have real one definitive thing, and it in no way has to do with the plot of said movie. So
I have a definitive thing that I'm pretty sure has to do with the plot.
I'm excited for being spoiler-free.
Spoiler-free, yeah. Alrighty. Spider-Man Far From Home, the second trailer with the spoilers. Click.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen
forgetting
Avengers
he's
Endgame
British.
yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
Doesn't he have a terrible habit of accidentally spoiling things?
That's his face.
The reputation. Oh,
Jesus, right away.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
Oh, jeez.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your job. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
oh, Peter.
Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk. I don't want to talk to him. sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go. You do not ghost Nick Fury. What's up? We're just talking about the trip. I'm here in St. Marco Polo. Oh, I think MJ really likes
So
it.
weird to think that they all got dusted because they're all still the same age.
Yeah.
Very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
God damn it.
This is Mr. Beck.
I could use someone like you on my world.
Your world, Beck, is from Earth, just not ours. The snap to our home in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do. You're coming with us.
Oh my god! Is this a long con for Mysterio?
Could use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel. Unavailable. But who's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter? I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I am Spider-Man. No, of course not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
I'm not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world.
Fishbowl head!
Sometimes people die.
Oh my God.
I always feel like I put my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
But you're not
You're
Iron Man.
going to step up or not?
You're not Iron Man, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Get you guys out of here! Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man. You work for Spider-Man? I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
Oh, happy. Oh, happy.
So much of this movie just made my heart melt.
Oh, this is gonna hurt like a lot.
Well, I
so
mean,
much.
that's basically what Far From Home is going to be. It's the Endgame
It's
epilogue.
the first, yeah, it's the first movie after Endgame, and the whole we need an next Iron Man, and I'm kind of sitting here going, Rhodey, like maybe get an adult,
Well-
maybe get an adult. Like holy shit, we have so many adults. Why are we using our adults? I love Spider-Man very much,
Yeah.
but holy shit, we have so many adults.
And that's the thing is Peter can't be Iron Man.
He can't.
He
It's
can't.
like everyone's looking for the
because-
next Iron Man, and I'm like, no, be the first Spider-Man.
Exactly. Even though you're like a lot, there's a lot before you,
Yeah.
but like you get it.
I got spoiled for the multiverse thing. I would love, one, for his whole multiverse thing to be a long con. And I saw someone on Twitter talking about this, and I went, holy shit, I subscribe to this theory. I want it. That the whole, I'm from a different universe thing is a long con.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, they find out that, wait, shit, multiverse is real.
Oh my god. Well, because we know for a fact that the multiverse is real because in Doctor Strange.
Pardon me. I'm popular today.
Did you put it on silent?
No. It's spam. They won't call back.
Okay then. It's fine. You see this little thing on my phone puts it on vibrate.
Yeah, that's
So that-
cool. I don't have a one-stop shop for that shit.
You can
Anyway.
adjust the settings.
Anyway,
Steven, edit this all out.
you were saying.
Because we were talking about multiverse.
Yeah.
I did not get spoiled for that. The only thing I got spoiled for was him hanging up on Nick Fury and sending him to voicemail.
I love that.
That
You
was-
do not ghost Nick Fury.
I believe it was Molly, our friend Molly Flood,
Molly.
who was like, "That's big Tony energy."
It is though.
100%
It's
concur.
perfect.
It's so good, and like I love that Endgame was amazing, and I love that Far From Home is sort of acting as the epilogue, and there are people who in Endgame and in Infinity War didn't really get the chance to shine, like Nick Fury and Maria Hill and Happy, and we're getting those characters,
Yeah.
and again, because these were all people who were closely tied in with Tony Stark, who didn't really get the chance to
React.
in the wake of his death. And so having those characters and having them sort of coaxing Peter to do what they want him to do in this movie is a great way to sort of shake out all the dust from that, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm terrible. But
was that on purpose?
yes. But
And you get on me for puns.
what I love about this is because it's Mysterio, yeah, it could be an actor, you know, or a special effects artist just pulling a long con that somehow tricked Nick Fury. It could very well be a dude from another dimension who's also still a bad guy, or it could be a dude from an AU where Mysterio isn't evil. Like, all of these are possible.
I do still want to see Mysterio played as a villain, though.
Of course.
Like, he's a fun-ass villain.
Head.
I want to see more Fishbowl Head because everyone's like, Jake Gyllenhaal, and I'm like, no, Fishbowl. Give me the Fishbowl. I'm sure he has a very pretty face.
And the fishbowl
Give me the
looks
Fishbowl.
so good.
Give me the Fishbowl. That's the point. I have been hoping for Mysterio as a villain in a Spider-Man movie for eons. Give me the Fishbowl.
Still makes me sad we'll never get Bruce Campbell Mysterio, but neither here nor there.
I mean, depending on whether or not they can start getting licenses for different characters, the rights to different characters, we might, long game, be looking at Sinister Six at some point. We're
Don't.
two in.
Don't.
We are
Careful.
two in.
Careful. Sony's been trying to make that happen for forever. Be careful. Don't do it. Don't do it just yet. Don't rush it.
No, I know. That's why I said long game. We might. I mean, with this, we're two in. The hard one's going to be getting Doc Ock because Sony's not going to want to let go of that.
It's a little. There's a little bit of gray area there because technically the Scorpion was in both Far From Home and Into the Spider-Verse. Like,
Wait, Scorpion was in Far From Home?
there, like as a blink and you miss it sort of thing.
In the trailer?
Oh, not Far From Home, Homecoming.
Was he? When?
He was the guy with the scorpion tattoo.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, who at the end of the movie was talking to Birdman in jail.
That's right. Okay.
Or the Vulture. Oh my god.
No, I got you.
Who was
I got you.
the actor who was in Birdman? Oh.
Birdman!
Anyway. Pardon me.
No, I got you. I knew who you were talking about. I'm sure everyone else did too.
We had a long weekend.
It's been long everything.
But yeah, what I love S.H.I.E.L.D. being a part of this. S.H.I.E.L.D., what's left of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s back?
Is it? I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming back pretty soon too.
But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is also kind of,
Its own
I
thing.
do what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is Nick Fury and Maria Hill, happy. I love that this is our epilogue for that era of the
Yeah.
MCU. And once this movie comes out, they're going to announce Phase 4.
Yeah.
Or they're going to talk more definitive plans for Phase 4.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting because, like, how do you top Thanos?
You don't necessarily have to top him.
Or, I guess, what do you do?
Bow chicka.
What do you do after Thanos?
I mean, Guardians 3 should be fun because
Yeah.
that's also going to be Guardians Thor. And I'm
as
interested.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm interested. I like this.
Well-
Let's go. And I know there's a lot of contention about how Thor was treated in Endgame, and I'm not going to weigh in on that. So, not really my place. But yeah, my main takeaway from this is you're looking for the next Iron Man. Get a fucking adult. Oh my God, Nick Fury, what is wrong with you? Get an adult. I'm sure that there's issues with one thing or another, like, well, why can't we tap Rhodey? Why can't we tap Rhodey to be the next Iron Man? What the fuck? He's there. He has the suit. He knows what he's doing. He's an adult. Like, oh, well, he's part of
he's
the military
War Machine.
complex. I'm like, yeah, but Falcon is going to be the next Captain America. There's nothing wrong with that. You move on. You move into a new whatever. Like, you can have a next Iron Man without getting a fucking 15-year-old to do it.
Well, that's going to be
stop.
That's clearly what Peter's takeaway is going to be as well. It's very clear because again, he's his own He's his own person.
Yeah.
And somebody else can step in to fill the shoes of Iron Man, and it's not time for somebody else to step in and take the place of Spider-Man just yet.
Nobody's ever going to
Well-
be Tony Stark again.
Yeah.
And Tony Stark and Iron Man were inextricable from one another. So saying, we need the next Iron Man is like, that's not really going to happen. What you need is another very big ball of charisma with decision-making capabilities because you're currently down 2.
You need another genius billionaire philanthropist. Not necessarily Playboy.
They're also down Cap.
Yeah.
So
Well, the thing is that Peter spent so much of Homecoming looking for Stark's approval and for validation in that regard. And he gets it by being his own person.
yeah.
And in this movie, he's going to have to, do what a lot of people were complaining about in Homecoming. A lot of people complained in Homecoming that because of the way he was incorporated, it's not really Spider-Man because at the end of the day, Tony Stark's there to bail him out, no matter what.
Spider-Man. But also no.
Oh no, I agree with that to a certain degree. I don't necessarily wholeheartedly. I don't write the movie off because Tony Stark exists in the way that he does. But here, Peter's main journey is going to be figuring out how to pick up and move on and still have that great power comes great responsibility without his mentor figure.
Yeah. People are saying oh shit, Tony Stark moved into dad territory with Peter Parker and that's why he died.
He was his Uncle Ben.
You can't be a male adult around Peter Parker and be in a familiar relationship. You will die.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That shouldn't be funny to me, but it really is.
I am looking forward to from now on, in every Marvel movie, they're going to have to take at least 10 minutes to recap what all the other Avengers are doing to explain why they can't be called in to handle everything.
Just off-planet and unavailable for Captain Marvel. She's just kind of taking care of the whole everything out there. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You got
Carol's
something for
got
me,
it.
Peter Parker?
I love that so
It's so
much.
good.
And the interview with the 2 writers of Endgame and of Infinity War,
The Rooster
talking
brothers?
about the writers.
Writers.
W&W, I think it was.
Okay.
I don't remember. M&M. Something. Their last names both start with the same letter, and I cannot for the life of me remember. But yeah, talking with the writers, and they're writing for Captain Marvel was really interesting because at the time, her movie hadn't been written yet. And so we have this character working off of a backstory that's not penned yet, and we're all right, well, we're all doing our best here. And so it's if this Carol that we got isn't 100% in line with the Captain Marvel Carol, well, for one, there's been a long time, and 2, Endgame was written before Captain Marvel, and damn did they do a bang-up job seaming it together. Just that, hi Peter Parker, you have something for me?
It's that Brie Larson smirk.
It is!
It's there's the Carol Danvers we saw in theaters a couple months ago.
Damn it, she's wonderful. Just that whole bit, hi Peter Parker!
I'm super excited to see Spider-Man on the big screen again. Into the Spider-Verse was such a treat. And a couple weeks ago, I was on a Story Geeks podcast. We were debating the best Marvel MCU film, and in the course of the discussion afterwards, I offhandedly said that I thought Spider-Man 2, the Raimi Spider-Man 2, was still one of the greatest superhero movies ever. And my good buddy Jay said, ugh, Spider-Man 2, no thanks, pass. And ever since then, I've been let me rewatch all the Raimi Spider-Man movies. Let me rewatch every Spider-Man movie that's ever been made and just keep them in my heart.
Of the 3 Raimi movies, 2 is the best.
Absolutely. And I still say 2 is one of the best superhero movies ever made. It changed the landscape.
It did.
Do not start with me.
And this video goes from 25 minutes to an hour.
I will. But my point in bringing that up is that Spider-Man has been very near and dear to my heart for many years now. And for a while there, I just kind of thought that, after the Raimi trilogy was canceled and after the Andrew Garfield movies were scrapped, getting him back into the MCU proper took time, and it was great, but it was like, at what cost? And then Homecoming came out, and that was a delight, and then he got dusted, and then Into the Spider-Verse came out, and it's been a really good time to be a Spider-Man fan.
Oh yeah, and we can't discount the PS4 game, which you're still
totally
unspoiled for, so, you know, be kind in the comments, don't spoil the PS4 game, but that was also an incredible Spider-Man narrative.
So, yeah, I've fallen back in love with this character who, for a while, I just didn't think we were ever going to get to see anything, like, monumental from again, and it's nice to have him back, and I can't wait to see how they continue his story in this current incarnation.
In theaters July 2nd. Isn't that like a Tuesday?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, well, you have your phone.
I do.
I'm pretty sure that's a Tuesday, because I think the 4th is a Thursday.
Let's see.
On one hand, is kind of an interesting time to drop, an interesting day of the week to drop the movie, and on the other hand, it's like, you get a 7-day weekend!
That's right, but yeah, it's a Tuesday, because 4th of July is a Thursday.
Yep. Alright, so that's... How far in advance can we buy our tickets? When do those go on sale? I don't think that's going to break the AMC website.
It says tickets on sale now.
Well, shit, here we go. I don't think that's going to break the AMC website in the same way that Endgame did. And I say that as someone who did battle with the AMC website when that went down.
And came out victorious.
Damn Skippy. 9:30 p.m. Friday night. But yeah, that was, I'm intrigued. I really would love to see multidimensional theory being a long con, and then, wait, it's real?
That would be fantastic.
That would be.
Because, let's be honest, they did some chicanery while they were running around, and not everything got put back the way it should.
Well, and the future, when your present becomes your past when you time travel, so going back in time doesn't change things, etc., etc. And also, Loki's off doing whatever the fuck he wants with the Tesseract at one point, so...
yeah, no clue.
No, I can see the other leg of the pants time here.
Yeah, we'll see. And I mean, like, just the fact that Thanos got killed, and Nebula got killed, and, like... You know, those
past versions came to the future to do murder and like
that in and of itself. I'm like, okay, AU had to have been created with all of that like nonsense.
Shit is slightly fucked.
Yeah,
I love it. Shit is slightly fucked.
I don't know what that does to the time stream, but I feel like that changes some shit.
Just a bit, just a bit. Either way, this should be fun. Month and a half.
Thereabouts.
Month and a half.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Me too.
More like 2 months, but yeah.
I love you, Peter. I'm so happy.
Alright, well, this has been fun. We will probably be buying our tickets once this video is over. But in the meantime...
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheMenguin. That's TheMenguin. I also do a Lost retrospective podcast called No Love Lost, where my co-host Will Link and I talk about Lost. He loves it. And I don't. And we discuss.
And I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. I also do a different podcast that is on the point. We do Overwatch League. We talk about all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, we're going to have a few things to say about the Washington Justice's victory over Boston. Holy shit. And the upcoming stage finals. So that is on, it's on the point /anchor. That is on anchor.fm/on the point. Check that out. It's also on this YouTube channel. The two of us, as well as two other wonderful people you may be familiar with, also do all sorts of Rooster Teeth podcasts. So anchor.fm/the Rooster Team. We are talking about Red vs. Blue right now. We've also done Genlock. We're going to go into Camp soon. Just Google the Rooster Team and all of that stuff will be there. And we have a sister channel, Silver Screams, Silver_Screams on the social media, Silver Screams on YouTube, horror stuff, and also currently Attack on Titan recaps for this this latter half of Season 3. So if you want to know what we think about Attack on Titan, head over there. We're having all sorts of fun with that noise. If you want to support this channel, if you like us, if you want to help us buy fun treats for the cat and help me upgrade my computer so I can render these in a more timely manner, The Patreon gets you early access to videos. There's a Ko-fi if you want to just throw a couple bucks our way. Commissions. We do commissions. And supporting our sponsor supports us, so head to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 22% off your entire order. Because we special, and also cookies are good. If you enjoy this, if you want to see more of this, like, subscribe, ding, hit that bell. Every time you hit the bell, we get a new Marvel movie, I guess.
Every time you hit the bell, a new timeline is created.
A new chapter of the multiverse.
New challenger approaches. I
Fishbowl head.
I want to know in the comments below, what's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Because there are a plethora to choose from now. And who's your favorite Spider-Man bad guy? Because there are tons that haven't gotten the limelight on the big screen yet. So he's got a fun rogues gallery to work with.
I want to know what adult Nick Fury should have talked to instead of fucking Spider-Man to take care of this issue. So pitch me who you think would be a better fit to deal with multiverse shenanigans than the local 15-year-old.
The kid from Queens. Aww.
I'm
Poor
so
baby.
mad at Nick Fury. Like, seriously. You did a good with Carol and you've been fucking it up ever since.
Aww.
That's not fair. But yeah.
Aww. Like,
do better, man. Quit recruiting the 15-year-old. Stop it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has a good rapport with the cops.
Bitch, you've been to space. Just like that. Like, I'm the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You've been to space. So?
We're a little short-handed right now, Peter. Stop being selfish.
We're down 2 people. There are maybe 30 other adults that you could pick. That you
Did you
could
see
pick
how
from.
big that scene was?
Yeah. So again, which other adult do you think that Nick Fury should have tapped to take care of this problem instead of the 15-year-old on a much-deserved European vacation with its classmates?
My
Pitch
first
me that movie.
My first thought was like, I'm like, who doesn't have anything going on right now? And I'm like, Scott. Scott probably is just hanging out with his daughter and Hope. And then I was like, no, Katie wanted an adult.
I was like, yeah. Part of me was like Scott, and part of me is like, no, adult.
Oh no,
Adult.
Katie wanted an adult. Professor Hulk.
Yeah. Not one for stealth, but yeah. Also, again, I go to Rhodey or Falcon or fuck even Bucky. He knows his way around Europe for better or for worse. Like, there are so many other adults. Anyway, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, ding. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Did you see that? Go Web Go! Did you see that instrumental version of the Spider-Man theme that they're using for Far From Home?
No.
It's beautiful. It was going around on Twitter. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
It's